Hello, this is the Orbone One, and today I'm going to be reading The Tale of a Rainbow Survivor. Just to give you some background information, this takes place after Rainbow's first out of his 4 apocalypses. And the first one was the one that, it was the one in 2020 in the original universe that wiped the human population down to 10,000, most survivors being in China, because that's where the gods sent the survivors, and and 2 of the gods sacrificed themselves to save those people. But however, this story is not about them. This story is about Survivor. It's not in China, but rather in Martinsburg, West Virginia. So, let's get started, shall we? Part 1. Before the Apocalypse. Everything was normal in Martinsburg, West Virginia in the year 2020, and no one there remembered Merlin the Gitano, who was born there and left 6 years before. And Rainbow was leaving them alone after losing trace of Merlin. This wouldn't last long, though, as the battle between the gods was about to unfold, and nothing would ever be the same afterwards. Part 2. The Apocalypse. Suddenly, the sky turned red before a storm of laser beams pelted the earth. A man was trying to hide, but the house he was in was disintegrated, and everyone around him was dying at a very rapid rate. He had not been lucky enough to have been flown to China by the gods attempting to protect them from the one who caused this, the death god Rainbow. Then a mysterious girl with blonde hair flew down and somehow protected him from the lasers. After it ended, she said, "I was too late. I couldn't save it. The hometown of the space god's reincarnation. I wish Merlin was here. Maybe then this wouldn't have happened," and flew off in tears. That girl was the water goddess, Layla. Part 3. After the Apocalypse. The man roamed, unknown to him what had just happened or why it had happened. Most of Martinsburg had been destroyed. The house he was in was his friend's house. He looked back and noticed that only ashes remained of his best friend. "Maybe my sister is still alive," he thought. He walked toward his house. The town was lifeless, and he had not seen a single sign of life, except for, say, a few stray cats and other stray animals that managed to not be hit by the lasers. He walked to his house, and nothing remained there either. "Why is everyone I know dead?" Then an injured man, believed to have been dead for 6 years, walked up to him and said, "It was Rainbow, the god of death." He looked at the injured man. He looked like he had been hit by multiple lasers, and he was also missing his right ear and his left arm. "Who are you?" the man asked him. Part 4. Charlie the False Zane. "I am Charlie, a man hired to take over for the sky god Zane in his normal life. You see how I'm missing an arm and an ear?" he said. "Is that from the lasers?" the man asked. "Oh, I wish. They had to remove my arm because my old cat Merlin's barf burned it to the point where I would have bled out if it wasn't removed. And as far as my ear goes, Tank blew that thing off with a giant bark. These holes, though, yeah, those are from the lasers," Charlie said. "Are you alright, though?" the man asked. "I honestly don't know. There are hospitals around here when they sent me to one after finding me laying on the ground, and I almost died. Now, however, the nearest functioning hospital is probably in China, and that's where most of the survivors are located." It says as that's where most of the survivors are located. So, on the bright side, I don't think they hit anything vital. Wait, what? Typo. I don't think they didn't hit anything vital. Oh my, that changes context completely. Okay, Charlie said is what it said after that. "Oh, I forgot to ask. Who are you anyways?" Charlie asked. "My name is Will. the man said. Will? Well, nice to meet you, Will, Charlie responded. Part 5. The Trip. So what are you gonna do? Will asked. I plan to head to Maryland. That's where the gods are fighting, Charlie responded. But aren't you worried about dying? Will asked. What do I have to lose? Charlie said. Sure, I could lose my life. You could argue that, but my life is meaningless now. Hey, how about you come with me? If we're lucky, we might get there during one of Rainbow's 10-minute naps, he added. Okay, Will said. They began walking. A day or two afterwards, they found where they were fighting. Is that my doppelganger again? Zane asked. What doppelganger? Oh, that guy, Rainbow said. Rainbow then went to Charlie and blasted him, killing him instantly. And what do you think? What are you and what do you do? Rainbow asked Will. My name is Will, and I make videos on my YouTube videos on my channel called Rainbow Hooves, Will responded. Rainbow Hooves? How cute. Now die, Rainbow said before killing him with the fireball. And that was the tale of a Rainbow Hooves survivor. If you like this, be sure to like and subscribe. If you want, you should check out Mertle's prophecy. This has to do with it somewhat, and it'll give you more information about what just happened here. So yeah, this is the Orb 111. And I say bye.